What's going on, everyone? I hope everybody's doing okay. Today I'm going to be talking about a special fan game that was made and released recently. It's a few days ago. Megaman X Viral Nightmare. Let's get it. Right off the bat, you can notice that the title is just chef's kiss. Having an X be like the little DNA symbol of the viral nightmares, just brilliant. And then in the background you have the virus eye illuminating with this dark energy swirling around, making it very menacing, letting you know you're going to encounter some very viral shenanigans. That being said, you have everything that you'll have in other Mega Man games. You're able to change your controls, config, and even extra things since this is a PC project. You'll be able to change the UI. You can even put damage indicators, skip cutscenes for audio, change whatever you're gonna do with the audio, the visuals, full screen or window mode, doesn't really matter. The whole shebang. The controls are snappy. To give you an example, the original X6 was a little sluggish, of course since it was a PS1 game. The controls in this game are more modernized. It feels like every move that I make is mine alone, no input lag, which is really good because you will be doing a lot of dodging and dashing. Trust and believe that. Once started in the game, you have three menus. You have your options, your level select, and your items. Just like Mega Man X remake, you're able to see the percentages and the items that you have collected within that stage. No different from X6, but a little more simplified and better in my opinion. One of the biggest pet peeves of X6 were the Reploids. Rescuing them proved to be tedious, not only because the entire screen is just a hell bullet storm of just nonsense being spewed at you from every angle. Here is simplified and it feels fair. Not only that, once a Reploid gets infected by a virus in the original, they die, meaning your playthrough of getting that item is null and void. It's over with. You have to do another playthrough. Now, at least I don't know if this is true or not, if that's the same case, but one thing I know for sure is if a virus was to actually get attached to a Reploid, you have the option to shoot and free that Reploid in question, saving them, giving you extra time to save, which is a really neat feature that they added in this remake of X6. Navigating through the stages, trying to dodge projectiles while also rescuing these Reploids are very fun. Unlike the original Catyard games, you are doing wondrous. Since this is batch 1, you only get access to 4 stages. You have Inami Temple, Amazon Ruins, Magma Furnace, and Weapon Center. Some of people's favorite music, Infinity Maginian. The dialogue within characters within the stages have been reworked, giving characters and Reploids way more personality than the original. The stages have been reworked also, making certain secrets confusing if you are an X6 guru, extending stages or outright cutting tedious aspects from the original and adding badass intensive moments like this. And also the look up on my face when Infinity Maginian just used a Kamehameha to kill me. He might be a coward, but man, his moves are dope. Him taking over the giant mechanoid in the background, unlike the original, this has dialogue. Traversing through the stage, even going against Neo Repliforce, or they claim. Brand new things, has new projectiles being fired at you, and ultimately chases you down in the final sequence, giving Blaze Heatniks in Infinity Maginian a second phase. Completely unique to them. Heatniks get stronger by turning into a purple flame, which being more aggressive, shooting projectiles, while Infinity Maginian runs away and as a last-ditch effort tries to laser beam you. If you did his boss fight well, you have no problem navigating through the lasers, but if you are low health with no sub-tank, one shot and it's over with, and back to the beginning of the boss fight you go. The bosses throughout the 4 stages will always keep you on your toes, never sit in one corner and spam weapons type deal. You might die a couple of times if it's your first run ever playing this, but I'm not really a good Mega Man player myself, and if I can do it, you can do it. It all comes down to muscle memory. Once you die 3 times, you'll start to understand the patterns well. Also, I think there's infinite lives. The weapons are extremely fun to play around with. I'm not gonna say what the weapons do in particular, but I leave it up to you to have fun and experience it for yourself. I briefly touched on the subject of the nightmare viruses, but let's get into them now at full detail. There is a lot of these bastards, all being unique. unique, especially this one. This one jump scared me, being hyper aggressive, firing endless projectiles at you. So this is how it feels to fight Shadow the Hedgehog, wanting to murk you before you murk it, but very satisfying to fight. You have this fire conjuring type, the ones you have to destroy to break the generator, even the mini ones.
It's the baby nightmare. It's so cute.
Fuck them kids. Remember this thing? That made no sense. Come to find out, you have little animations of all of the viruses coming together to form this thing, and it looks pretty awesome. For one later on in Magma Furnace chasing you down, making a sense of urgency to kill it as soon as possible. These viral viruses are like mini bosses throughout the stage. If not careful, they can get the jump on you. So always keep that in mind, as in you might never know what they're capable of and what shape and form they might be in. This is future me. I did not know that you was able to spare certain bosses if you don't engage in them in fighting. Yeah, it's crazy that they have a little bit of Mega Man X innocent impulse with this. Don't spare this jackass. Kill him on sight for what he has done. The boss sprites have been revamped, giving it that fine quality, while also having references to certain bosses and other references and cameos throughout different stages. This is the one that caught my eye the most. Kinda funny, you got a Sonic reference in Mega Man. It makes sense, they had a crossover before. This is batch 1 in the demo, so I'm looking forward for the actual complete product. I've also encountered some people saying that X feels tanky and too slow. I say it's perfectly fine. There is a New Game Plus mode that ups the difficulty, but I haven't really noticed the difficulty changes. I do wish that if they do have New Game Plus, they have multiple New Game Plus like Mega Man X Remake with the touch mod that gives you items you wouldn't normally get in a normal mode. That'd be really cool. It will give players that want to play hardcore a reason ultimately to do it instead of just having bragging rights. If this project was to ever go open source, the mods are going to be insane. The modding potential is X. Infinite. All in all, I'll say Mega Man X Viral Nightmare is a 9 out of 10. The reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because I want more, and we will get more. Thanks to these beautiful content creators. These devs are cooking. I want everybody to be patient. Let them do what they do, because they are cooking. And honestly, fan games, when it comes to Mega Man and Sonic, unbeatable. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Don't if you don't. Life goes on. And like I said before, why wait on a Mega Man when you can be a Mega Man? Stay blessed and have a damn good day. Who in the hell might that be? Yeah, who is it?
Did I just catch you having fun?